As David just said, there is rather entertaining the 1940s.
We're now in front of the amazing 1920s Rolls Royce, and we're joined by Captain Fitzgerald from the Defence Forces Ireland. Thank you, Captain Fitzgerald, for joining us. Tell us a little bit about this amazing vehicle.
It's one of 13 that was handed over by the British to the Irish in 1922. It takes pride of place in the Irish Defence Forces vintage fleet. It was refurbished in 2011 following an 18-month programme. It's a vehicle that is steeped in military tradition and in the historical tradition regarding the Rolls Royce vehicle. It's based on a Silver Ghost chassis, 1920s pattern. It's approximately 4.5 tonne fully combat laden, 3.5 tonne unladen. It's a 40-50 horsepower engine. It's side valve engine. It is a vehicle that is steeped in immense Rolls Royce history and one that we're very proud of.
We're now joined by Sergeant Downey, who's the driver of the fantastic Rolls Royce. He's going to give us a quick brief outline of some of the technical components. Thanks very much for joining us, Sergeant Downey.
It's a pleasure. I'm going to introduce you here to the engine and show you some of the main components of the engine and tell you how it works, and then we'll start it and we can see it running then. Okay. Right. So on the front of the engine here, the fan belt is made from leather and it's sectioned so that we can take out a link and replace that link. If the fan belt was to break, we don't have a problem looking for a new fan belt. We just take out a link, make the adjustments. Distributor, it's a 6-cylinder engine and each cylinder has 2 spark plugs to it. Once the spark plugs works off the distributor, if your distributor fails, you have a magneto on the other side of the engine that will keep you running in case if you're caught up in a battle. Moving on is the carburetor. The fuel system is controlled by pressure of approximately 1.5 to 2 pounds psi. And what happens when we're starting the car, we have to prime the fuel tank on the car with a hand pump to bring it up to approximately 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of psi to keep the fuel running to the carburetor. On the car we have a Claxton horn. If we listen carefully now, I'll give you a demonstration of it.
That's fantastic.
The car has been completely refurbished in 2011. We stripped the car down completely down. We took the paintwork off, we took every nut and bolt out of the vehicle and reconditioned everything and built the car back up. So here you see a perfect example of a car that's 93 years old.
What's it like physically driving then?
It's actually a quite comfortable car to drive, surprisingly, and the steering is very light on it. When she comes to a junction or anything like that, if we're in 4th gear, she will take off again in 4th gear. Changing up and down the gearbox is not a problem, so you just generally start her, getting her going up in the top gear, and away you go.
Fantastic.
Now, unless you stop, you don't have to even change gear.
Brilliant. And it's okay, we can hear her running.
Yeah, I'm going to start her up now for you and give you
fantastic.
a go of it, okay?
Thank you very much.
No problem at all, it's a pleasure. Okay, I'm now going to start the car and I'm going to talk you through the start-up procedure for the car. Very simple, really. Because we have no fuel pump in and we have to prime the fuel tank, we use this pump here and we bring it up to approximately 1.5 to 2 psi. Okay, there she is. I can see here on the fuel gauge that I've got the required pressure up. I'm now turning on my ignition. I'm turning it over to run on the battery and the magneto, so that if one was to fail, the other would start the car. I advance my timing, bring up my governor speed and give it a rich mixture. Checking that the car is now in neutral and the handbrake is applied, I push my foot on the starting button here. And away she goes like a true Rolls Royce on the first go. I'm now going to bring back my governor a small bit, weaken my mixture, and I'm going to retard my ignition. Car is now started. This item here is a hand cranking magneto. Should your ignition system fail around the engine compartment and you had to get out of a situation fairly quickly, by turning the handle here will give you a spark to the engine to get you out of a situation where you have to get out of quickly. Light switch, an interior light switch. This panel here controls our side lights, our headlights, and this switch here is for our charging system. There's no cutout on our charging system, so we have to do it manually by just pushing in, pulling out the button. This is our speedometer. Here we have our temperature gauge. This lever here opens the front covers at the radiator. So if you're in a situation where you're fired on, we can close the radiator covers. to stop the radiator being shot up. This clock here is our amp meter, tells us our voltage. There's our oil pressure gauge for engine oil, and this clock here is our fuel gauge. Okay.
The relation standing at the rear, you'll notice that the male soldier himself will not approach and will not search the actual lady. What we try nowadays to do, the relation standing at the rear, you'll notice that